Hello, everybody! It's been a while since we've played some Digimon, and I've been really feeling it. It's one of those games that I've been wanting to play, but I have so many other games, so it's kind of fallen to the wayside a little bit. A lot of that is kind of Animal Crossing's fault, to be honest. But I don't want to forget about Digimon. Digimon's one of my favorite franchises of all time, and it's important to me that I continue to play. But it's also very important that we talk about the fact that Kelly's getting her own Switch. Yep, that's right. Kelly is going to be the owner of a brand new Switch. A newer Switch than I have. Which means that one night when she's sleeping, I'm going to take her Switch and swap it with mine. She'll never know, besides the fact that hers is pink. What? Just say thank you. I've been really nice so far. I can't reply to this one. Okay. So last we left off, we kind of just did some quests. I accidentally picked up Tank and PJ. I wasn't really going to use the Chibi Megas, but I mean, I guess I don't really have a choice in the matter now. But we still have Gordita, so that's cool. And at least they're only level 1. Their stats aren't, even if you go back, I said this in the last stream, if you go back and you can compare Gordita to Gallantmon and Crusadermon, even though they're chibi, I guess their ABI is much higher though. That's just so they could get to the level 99, because you can't Digivolve or de-Digivolve these guys. But yeah, I mean they're pretty comparable. Obviously, they have higher stats than Gordita does because they're mega level. But it's okay. It's not going to be game breaking, and as soon as I can swap them out, I will.
Also about taking PJ.
So there's Tokyo Henie. I've completed this one already, and this one I have completed as well. So a little bit confused as to what they want me to do, but we could probably head into Eden and see what's next. I know Jay's been playing as well. I know he beat Sleuth 1 and he's been on Sleuth 2. But Jay is in a very similar situation to me, where we have so many games backlogged now. And I thought being on this quarantine, I would be streaming all the time and practically being full-time and just flying through my games and getting caught up, but it just hasn't equated to that by any means, which is fine.
I mean, you'll have a couple days without me.
It's not even about that. It's
I definitely want to play Dark Souls tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Well, this video is earlier today. You'll probably have already seen the Dark Souls stream, because this is going to come out after the Dark Souls stream. This is probably going to come out at noon. So maybe not. It depends. By now you may have or may have not seen Dark Souls. But torn between we're going to play Dark Souls Remastered or go through and play Dark Souls 3 DLC. Leaning more towards DLC, because Dark Souls 3 I'm very fluid in. And Dark Souls 1 leaves a little bit to be desired. By a little bit to be desired, I mean a lot to be desired. Even though it's the remastered edition, it's still very, very, very clunky. And it has Blighttown, and I don't know if I could stomach Blighttown again. The remastered version is said to have balanced it, but it's just such bad memories. And we just beat the Outer Worlds. If you haven't caught that, then definitely go back and watch that saga. But we're going to be starting Fallout 76. Which, realistically speaking, the 2 games that I purchased before I went on quarantine were Fallout 76 and Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is only a couple-hour campaign, and then Fallout 76 is an MMO style story-based game. But Wastelanders came out, so It might take me a little bit longer to get through it. With that face! um, so I may actually record like an entire gameplay one day. Maybe I'll do that once Kelly goes back to work, so I'll have a few days after Kelly's quarantine ends, a few days before mine ends. And with that, maybe I'll just like power through one day and record like a 3 or 4 hour session of Titanfall and just pump it out. But I wanted to get back in Final Fantasy 15, and I wanted to get back into like God of War, and get caught up. But it hasn't happened, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I've been having a lot of fun though in terms of just like watching movies. We watched pretty much all of the Friday the 13th movies because we've been playing Friday the 13th, the game, which has been great. It's been a really good time. Really love the game. Recommend it. We got it on sale. It's 50% off. So, I mean, would not say not to get it if it was on sale as well. Kelly's going to pick it up when she gets her Switch, and we'll be able to play together. It would be me, her, and Jay. It's going to be fantastic.
That's so sarcastic.
Hmm?
That's so sarcastic.
No, it's good. It's going to actually be, like, super, super fun. Poyamon. Because it's like, you're a chicken bok anyway, so it's like, you'll be super scared. I sure bro, did you want to meet him? Nani? Nani means what? Whew. But yeah, I definitely want to get through Cyber Sleuth. And in Minecraft Dungeons is coming out, and just a lot of good times. And I look forward to it. And the channel's growing. Like, it's kind of stalled now, and this is kind of like that like pre-milestone stall. As I'm recording it right now, we are chilling at 593. I'm sure when I wake up we'll be at 592 because that's what's been happening. Cool, we're locking all these areas of Eden. But I mean, the channel's been growing and watch time is up considerably, and that's pretty cool. And I'm having fun with it. I think everybody is having fun with it as well. Like, we have the Animal Crossing fashion show, and we have like all the little Animal Crossing stuff, and we just started like the island showcase, and there's a lot going on. And I'm talking a lot this stream, and it's more like a catch-up stream because Digimon is such an easy game to play. You kind of just like float about. And Fire Emblem too. Like, I don't stream Fire Emblem because I just don't think that you guys would enjoy it. And I know it's definitely not like a Kelly game, so I play it here and there when I have like an extra hour and a half to spare. But and then we're gonna be starting Minecraft Truly Open, and oh man, it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot. But it's cool. It's really cool seeing like a lot of our friends too, like starting to get up to like the 1,000 sub milestone. Like JDMC just passed 1,000. He's actually cruising now. His channel's really taking off, and like he's almost up to 1,500, and that's awesome. So congrats to JDMC if you guys are into like Minecraft videos and like very, very, very like like family friendly videos, definitely check them out. Fawn, one of our mods, is about to get to 1,000. Um, we're about to get to 600, and there's no doubt that like we will get there. It's just a matter of patience at this time, more than like anything. The cat has ran on.
Scooter.
It's about to be making some biscuits. What? What?
Callie.
When that scooter came out as Callie. What?
Scooter.
Oh, this has Mirai written all over it, right? Yeah, it says Mirai written all over it. Because the cats represent Gatomon and Black Gatomon for Anjuamon and Lady Devimon. So in the DNA Digivolve into Mastemon. But that's obviously going based upon like prior Digimon knowledge. That fucking whale thing. I want that thing in real life. It's like a beluga. I used to have a lot of belugas, like plush belugas as a kid. I'm sure Jay still has them.
You moved on from whales to sharks?
I don't know if I necessarily moved on, because I still love whales, don't get me wrong, like, whales are awesome creatures, but I've always been, like, a fan of sharks as well, but, like, there wasn't so much, like, shark stuff when I was a kid.
Sharks kind of like.
You know what I think it is? I think when I grew up, oh god, this is fucking boomer talking. When I grew up, it was right around the age where, like, oh, sharks are scary. Sharks are terrifying. Sharks are these evil and malicious animals that are dangerous, and you shouldn't go near them, you shouldn't like them. And then, like, as time went on, like, we're talking 15, 20 years, as I'm 29, people started becoming more and more enthralled by sharks. And, like, oh, cool, I can actually change my team up now. People started becoming more entranced by sharks and, like, really started to respect and, oh, this is where we're going. See your mom. Really started, like, loving sharks, and it became so much more normal to be a fan of sharks. And I think sharks, like, kind of, like, popularized, and people became less afraid of them and more, like, mystified by them, and wanted to, be a bigger shark fan, which is really cool. You go on like Twitter or Instagram, and there's so many fans of sharks. It's really cool to see, because I used to be, and not a lot of people know this. I used to be part of a group called Shark Water, which then became Blue Water. And the whole thing about it was just, bringing awareness to the fact that these are beautiful animals that are being overfished and overkilled and killed for the wrong reasons, and there's no need to be afraid of them, and I'm so lost here. Here's what exactly these all can do. But
We have seen what we can do.
yeah. Oh, okay, I guess I just had to go to every terminal. Even though I thought I did. But yeah, back to like sharks, like, I feel like they went from being absolutely dreaded and feared to, like, beloved and almost cherished in a matter of 15 years. And, like, I think the whole, like, idea of getting our oceans cleaner and getting, like, the water and livestock inside the water not so heavily fished, and like the whole economy, not the ecology ecosystem, not being destroyed, became really important, and I think people became more and more like into it. But yeah, I used to. It was really long tangent for me saying I used to have a lot of beluga plushes as a kid. I was really big into whales. One of my first like plushes, one of the things I got for my kindergarten graduation, was this giant orca. Even though orcas were dolphins, but whatever. 5-year-old me didn't know that. This giant orca.
29-year-old me didn't know that until now.
What?
As a 29-year-old me didn't know that until now.
Yeah, orcas are dolphins. They're part of the Delphinae family. But yeah, I didn't even Willy. I used to love the Free Willy movies. I used to sit there and watch like the Free Willy movies all the time. And 1, 2 are pretty great.
All kids our age watch the Free Willy movies all the time.
Yeah, it was like Free Willy and Free Willy. Oh, fuck. What was the other one? The one with the dogs.
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound. I can't look at that Gallant one. That Gallant one's so cute. Yeah, Homeward Bound. Oh
With
man.
his Seamus hair.
Hmm?
With his Seamus hair.
I remember like watching the end of that movie and like when you're sitting there waiting for Shadow to come over the hill and you're like, come on man. Come on man. And this old fucking German Shepherd makes his way over the hill and you're like, yes!
Did you ever watch like Gordy and Babe Pig in the City?
Yeah. Babe Pig. I never seen Gordy, but Babe Pig in the
Isn't there
City.
another movie like Homeward Bound?
Not sure. Okay.
I don't know what is.
Face up Athena. Oh, this is on PJ. PJ solo level can't even use her own thing yet. I'm sure it was. Jesus. Alright, maybe the Megas are overpowered. See what it just does. Holy crap. Yeah, alright, the Megas are overpowered. Must stop using ASAP. But I remember like watching Homeward Bound and like one of the favorite lines are, "Ow! He bit me! He bit me with his butt!" When Champ gets hit by the porcupine.
Homeward Bound came out in 1993.
Ooh. Sounds about right. I remember I was like a young kid being like obsessed with like marine biology and like marine life, and like my ultimate goal was to work at the New York Aquarium, and I did it. I worked at the New York Aquarium for a year. It was great. The only reason I stopped working there is because I was forced into a very, very heavy school schedule, and I regret it. I regret it. Spent the first 7 months there, working in. Well, I spent the first like 3 weeks there working in a gift shop, and then I was made like a shift lead, of the warehouse, and I was pushed into the warehouse, which kind of sucked because it was like out of the way. It was like literally like you had to walk through the entire aquarium, and then it was like in this back corner way. You had to walk past like this gravel pit, and there you are. You were in like a warehouse that was literally probably the size of like our living room, and like if this hallway went straight, like it was obviously you guys on the video can't see it, but it was probably like 15 by 25. It was tiny. It was like super tiny. We had maybe like $200,000-$300,000 worth of stock in there. Giant plushes, little like gotchkas. It was crazy, and then that's when I really started like showing that I had this great like stock ability, but I hated it because I wasn't like out in the aquarium, and like everybody else who was working in the gift shops. I'm just rambling here. Got to like work. The one gift shop was called Oceanic, and right behind the cash registers was probably like a 40-foot long, 15-foot tall pane that led into the 1 million-gallon fish tank. So if it was dead all day, you'd be able to turn around and like just watch this fish tank, and it was great. But yeah, I didn't have that, and then I slowly transitioned into working in the like aquatic hospital. I only did that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I quit because of school. But I ended the stream there. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble.
How long was this?
I'll see you guys next time.